Welcome back to my DevLog series documenting the progress on my game Gradient. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and in this video I want to share the latest progress I've made to controller-supported auto-aim and Hugh's super abilities. For the auto-aiming, I used the existing aim assist code I covered in a previous video, and when the game detects a controller is being used, it pulls the enemy being targeted towards the center of the screen. Both the speed and the strength of the auto-aiming is customizable to get the right feel, but obviously right in auto-aiming is completely subjective, so I have an option to dial in the strength of the auto-aim. Speaking of options, I've also added an options menu. While it's not a very glamorous feature, it obviously is a must. It's very time consuming to get it right, so as of now I have the bare minimum functionality built in and none of the UI art added, but progress is progress. There's countless other smaller additions I've made, but one I want to call out is enemies now have the ability to jump up and down ledges. Seems like this should be pretty simple, but enemies first need to know where Hugh is, figure out if they can get to him, but if Hugh's on a higher level, they then need to calculate how high to jump so that they land just at the right place. This has made a huge improvement in combat. Since Hugh is so nimble and the environments need to facilitate all his movement, so in turn the enemies need to have the ability to navigate well enough to prove as a threat. So with the added threat of jumping enemies, Hugh needed an increase in power. So I've added super abilities to Hugh when he's at full energy. There's a big risk reward when it comes to using these abilities. It's the same resource Hugh uses to heal and use his AoE abilities. So with that in mind, these super abilities have to be extremely powerful. For Red, Hugh launches into the air and can hover for a longer duration. The longer Hugh fires, the faster the rate becomes. This is great for mowing down large number of enemies or melting heavy single targets once the fire rate fully gets up to speed. For Yellow, Hugh again gets launched into the air and is able to fire a Kamehameha-like blast, but while he's firing, he's not able to move, making him a sitting duck. The upside is he's able to quickly drain the health from large single targets. For Green, Hugh generates a black hole-like object that pulls and damages any small targets within range. This is, first off, just a lot of fun to watch them fly through the air, but is the best option when overwhelmed by a large number of enemies. These abilities are still a work in progress, and I still need to add some more flashy effects, screen shakes, and generally more spectacle. But that will come once I've created more enemies, bosses, added them into the game, and play tested to ensure the balance is correct. Big thanks to the artist, Act of Kindness and Sleepy Visions for the music here in the background. I'll be working with them in the future for original work on Gradient, and you can hear more of their work on any streaming platform of your choice. I've also left a link to their SoundCloud page in the description. Thanks for watching here to the end, and please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy the video.